All right, so this takes place back in my freshman year of high school, and it was spring break. So just home with my friends. Parents already left for work, and so we're kind of thinking, what are we going to do today? So we started brainstorming. We could go swimming. We did that yesterday. Maybe we can go on a bike ride, Fullerton Loop. Do that all the time. So no, let's do something else. And so we decided to do, I guess we call it the dummy thing. We've done this a couple times before. What we do is we get some clothes. We got a flannel, some blue jeans, and then some hiking boots. What we do is we stuff it with newspaper and kind of make it look like it's a person, right? And so we got a mannequin's head from my mom's closet. We had the wig on and everything, put a baseball cap on it, made it look pretty legit. And so we, what we do is we just we just throw it out in the street, make it look like someone had gotten run over or hit by a car. And so this time we started off in my street. We haven't done it in my neighborhood before. So we set it off on the side of the street, not directly in the middle, but off to the side. And we go up a couple houses, just hide to see people's reactions as they go by. First couple cars go by, I guess they just didn't pay any attention to it. And then we finally got someone, and they were coming from the opposite direction. So they pulled over on the right side, and it was over on the left of them. As they get out of their car, we can hear them saying, "Hey kid, are you okay?" Really concerned. And no response. So what they do is they walk over, go, I guess, check the dummy, see if he was all right. And you see in movies or TV shows, they always check for a pulse, right? But he didn't check for a pulse. For some reason, he decided to shake the dummy's butt. I thought that was a little weird. So we're all over there. The guy's shaking his butt, and then, as you can tell, right when he touches it, you realize it's not a real kid, it's a dummy. So then he picks it up and looks around, and is just oh, this is ridiculous. Just throws it on the sidewalk, gets in his car, drives off. So we're all laughing, having the best time of our life. So we go over and we do this every time. Just put it back up, set it back up, for the next people to come by. And this went on for a couple times, and we decided to step it up and move it to a busier street. So this isn't, it's still in the neighborhood residential area, but it's cars go by 35, 40 miles an hour, so it's a little busier. But this time we decided to put one of our bikes next to the dummy, so it looked like it was a bike rider who got hit by a car this time. And so this time we actually got it was a family. It was a husband and wife and 3 kids. And so the guy passed up the dummy, they saw it, pulls over, and we can hear the kids really freaked out. And they're, Daddy, is he all right? And he's like, don't worry, I'll go check. And he's walking over, and he goes to check, and then he realizes it's a dummy, right? So he picks it up, and when he goes to pick it up, the mannequin's head falls off. These kids just start screaming. They just start screaming, and then he's trying to calm down, and does the same thing, tosses it over, and then calms him down and drives off. And we were just having a great time. And so we do the same thing, go over to set up the dummy, and as we're setting it up, this time we can hear someone yelling in the back, right? So we all look over, it was about 60, 70 yards away. And it was a husband and wife on their bikes. And I guess they've been watching us for some time now. And they yell, "Hey, leave that kid alone." And we're just looking at each other saying, is this really happening or not? And my friend, he is the one that just gives no fucks. He's like, no, we're not gonna leave him alone. And then they yell back, "Stop beating him up." He goes, "No, we hate him, you can't make us." And everyone, the other 2 of us, and we're just is this really happening? And he goes, and the kid that yelled back, my friend, and he decides, for some reason, I don't know what he was thinking, he decides to punt the mannequin's head, or the dummy's head, across the street, just punts it across the street, and the wife just loses it. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. I guess people really think it's real when the head goes flying across the street. And husband yells back, "It's too late, we already called the cops, they're on their way." And my friend Nate is cross-country kid. He's just already down the street, and we're just still standing there what are we doing? Turns around, "Let's go, what are you waiting for?" And then I have one friend who's Mr. He's the good kid. And he's like, "No, we're not gonna wait here, wait for the police to show up." So we all wait there, and then they just come up. It was kind of crazy. You'd think maybe one cop car. 4 cop cars come rolling in. They had an ambulance because I guess they really thought we were getting this. And then, you know, we told them the thing, and then it was, I guess it was a slap on the wrist, and they put us in the car, took us all home to our parents to say what happened, I guess. And then that was the first time I ran into the cops. So.